Hey guys, good morning. How are you? How's everybody doing? How's your Monday going? Mine's been okay so far. I had a little bit of trouble actually doing the whole waking up thing. I definitely ended up just like chilling watching TikToks for like 20 minutes. You know, as it happens. So we're adding some halftoning to these finished pages today. I added one as an experiment on Friday and was like, actually this looks dope. Let's add it to all of them. So now I have like 16 pages that I have to go back and add some halftones to. So that's gonna be fun. I just have to remember where I put them now. Trying to find a good place for the mic now that I've got like a tablet stand / case for my iPad. So if it gets weird and the audio kind of seems like it's moving around, that's why. I'll get it nailed down eventually, but yeah, sorry about that in advance. So what are you guys up to this morning? Anybody also working on arts? I think I'm gonna need to take the like the colors off of these so that I get a good idea of kind of how that's working. Also, I switched to a new bot for YouTube, so let's see how that is working, if that decided to kick in this morning or not. It kind of looks like no. Gosh dang it. I really wish people would innovate a little faster with the like YouTube streaming stuff. It's a little bit of a hassle. There we go. Sweet. Nightbot appears to actually work. It's just a little delayed. Okay, let's take the color out of these panels and see how we are looking at that point. This one I didn't even like folder up the color layer. Why? Oh, I did. It was just like too far expanded. All right, so we're gonna test a couple of different halftones and then I'm gonna kind of cordon off the ones that I actually like. These are all from True Grit. So if you're kind of looking for those, I have the giant sample Photoshop pack, I think, from them. And then I just imported the ABRs, I think, is what Photoshop does with the brushes. Like, that's what their like file format is. And yes, you can use Photoshop brushes in Clip Studio Paint. You just drag them in. It's awesome. Okay, I already know I like that one. And that one's pretty cool too. I like those lines. These are pretty good, but they have hard edges, which is like, that kind of annoys me, but I can work with it still. This one I think might be my new favorite brush ever. Cause it just adds like very nice crunchy stripes to everything, and I need that in my life. I just wish they also had a horizontal stripe and not just a vertical one. I wonder if I could hack that and just like make one. Oh, that crosshatch one is way cute. Okay, so these are just kind of like some speckle brushes, which is cool. It's not really what I was looking for. I kind of just wanted like geometric patterns. So we might leave those ones out. Those kind of green ones are kind of cool though. Lithotone sprinkles. Cute. So those ones are just kind of like stamp brushes. They're not really meant to be continuous flow brushes. So I think I'm gonna leave those out because I don't really want to mess with those. I think I'd rather just be able to like paint in the areas that I want. Let's see if we can mess with this stripey brush and see if we can get it to turn horizontal. looks like it's actually pretty locked down. Hi, Yume, how's it going? Good morning. It's you again! Hooray! I'm glad you're here. How was your weekend? It doesn't look like I can actually turn this brush sideways, so like that's kind of annoying. It's already new. Okay, well, all right. Oh, you've been in bed the whole day? That's not fun. Hopefully that's because you're just having kind of a lazy day and not because you're not feeling well, because that's the worst. I'm not exactly sure what I want to halftone. Like, doing the whole house seems kind of complicated. I kind of was just thinking like add extra texture. I'm using raster layers. All my comic stuff is done with raster layers. I really only use vectors when I'm working on like logos and stuff like that. Stuff where I want the lines to be extremely smooth. Ah, thank you. It was the very first panel. So the inking is a little like wibbly wobbly. It's our establishing shot. I think that looks nice. I think it adds a little bit of like depth. Let's turn on the colors and see how it looks. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like that too. That adds a lot of focus. just clean up around the edges a little bit. I mean, really, I should be probably like selecting these areas. Want to know your opinion? Does it depend on every artist if they want to go messy line arts or clean line arts when doing comics? Mostly when you have to follow the weekly deadline schedule. Okay, so you have to balance it really carefully. If you're going to go messy line art, you have to be able to tell what everything is. I've seen a couple of different artists do sort of more like sketchy line work. But if it looks like it's like, if it looks like it could be your thumbnail or your pencils, you're not going to be able to tell what the panel's supposed to be. You have to make sure that everything is serving the story, and that includes the line art. So if the line art is obscuring what's in your panels, it's not going to help you tell the story. I tend a little bit more towards clean line art because that's just what I like to do. But I know some people don't like to spend that much time on it. So it is personal choice, but you have to make sure. I would do 2 different panels. I would do one in kind of the messy version that you like, and I would do the same panel again in clean line art, and I would show it to like 5 or 6 people and ask them which one is more readable, like which one works better, which one is you're able to tell what's going on better, not which one they like more, because like people have opinions on what kind of line art they think looks nice. It's all about like, is it going to tell your audience the correct thing? I hope that helps. Also, you're going to get a lot of speed as you start doing panels. You're going to get faster and faster and faster at inking, and you're going to realize that like maybe the speed wasn't what you needed to work on. So like I wouldn't worry too much about having like a weekly deadline, like that pressure on you at the beginning. I would start out doing probably 5 or 6 pages, getting those staged and ready to go. You can always adjust to bi-weekly or even monthly if weekly doesn't work for your school schedule or whatever. And I think people are very lenient about that. It's when you change your schedule all the time or when you upload sporadically that's going to be a problem. So if you start out weekly and you have to move to monthly, I don't think people are going to mind that as much as long as you're consistent on the monthly. But if you go like weekly and then you miss like 3 weeks and then you upload one and you don't say anything like changing the schedule, that's when people are going to start to kind of drop off watching for your comic to come out. A couple of my favorite web comics, My Giant Nerd Boyfriend, that they upload like 3 times a week. But Unfamiliar only comes out twice a month. So like those are completely different schedules, and it's totally to do with like what the person is also doing. I think My Giant Nerd Boyfriend, they pretty much only do the comic and kind of social media, but Haley, who does Unfamiliar, is also doing like YouTube and a bunch of other stuff she's streaming, and that's just kind of like a difference in kind of what your schedule is will determine what your comic schedule needs to be. Losing focus on their work. I have 800 projects going right now, so I kind of pick what I want to work on just based on how I'm feeling for the day. So like I try to work on the comic on stream, because if I don't really give myself time to work on the comic, and it sort of just gets lost in the flow. But I have like 8 commissions in the works right now, 15 YouTube videos that I'm working on. Like, there's a huge number of things. I took like 2 days last week to just like redo the VTuber for fun, because that felt like what I wanted to be doing. It's the follow the dopamine method of creating content. It's not gonna work for everyone, but it works for me. I also don't upload these. Like, they're gonna go to print. They're not gonna be, like, the first 5 pages are gonna go up on my website, but the rest of it's just gonna be in print. I'm not putting it on Webtoons or anything, because I wanted it to be kind of a completely enclosed story. I listen to all kinds of things. I listen to weird, like, video essays on YouTube. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I listen to a ton of music, mostly like metal and kind of like alternative folk stuff. A lot of like kind of 90s weird goth music, and a lot of early 2000s like emo. But I don't know, it just kind of depends what I feel like. I definitely have to have something playing in the background, although I will start working sometimes, and if I'm feeling particularly like absent-minded, I'll just forget to turn something on, and I'll realize 2 hours later that my room is too quiet. But yeah, I think music helps a lot. Sometimes when I'm struggling to get in the right space, I'll put on something like atmospheric, there's like some like spooky, I can't remember what it was. Eerie instrumentals. There's a playlist on Spotify called Eerie Instrumentals, and it has sort of like atmospheric creepy music and like classical music that has kind of like a creepy vibe, like the Vampire Masquerade and stuff like that. And that kind of will help me get in the right spot for like haunted house vibes. You tend to get sleepy fast when you start working. That's fair. It happens. It happens to me if I'm working in the evening after I've had dinner or something, and I'm watching TV, and I'm just like, I get progressively more sleepy and lazy, and I don't want to be working anymore. It might help to give yourself like a time, like I'm gonna work on this for 1 hour, or use something like the Pomodoro timer to do like 15 minutes of work or 25 minutes of work and then a 15-minute break. That might help. That's kind of like you do a specific amount of work and then you get up and walk around and stretch and stuff, and then you come back to it and do another little block of work. Those kind of help keep you awake and like moving, and like keeps things a little bit fresher. I use those a lot when I'm doing commissions and like emotes and stuff, because it gets so like weird. It gets so weird and kind of like in my own head to work on those, so I have to kind of step away for a few minutes and then come back with like a fresh pair of eyes and like look at things. Yeah. That's just what's helped me. So you might try that. Also, I think it's really relaxing to listen to things like metal, but that's gonna be just like a personal preference. So something that kind of is energizing, but also doesn't put you in kind of like an anxious frame of mind would be good thing to listen to. Like if you really like early 2000s pop punk or something, that would be pretty good for like keeping you awake and keeping you sort of like active without stressing you out too much. Baby metal. Baby metal is great. I love baby metal. It's excellent working music. Hey Vucky, peanut butter. Peanut butter is a good glue, I guess. Although I guess it kind of depends on what you're gonna try and glue together. Works for bread, I guess? You ask weird questions. Once or twice a month, I never thought that other artists do that. Yeah. Yep, I think the paper, I would use glue as glue. Like Eileen's tacky glue for paper, or craft glue stick, or something that's an actual glue. Stickers. You randomly glue pieces of bread. Snail mail is hard. Please don't send peanut butter in the mail. Or any other food for that matter. Your poor mail carrier. They're gonna pick up your mail and just go, what's wrong with this human? Why? Yeah, I don't hardly send anything in snail mail anymore. Why are you trying to snail mail people stuff? Seems weird. think I like that better. The phone, maybe? You're trying to draw the same art style as a game? Which game? I feel like an 86-year-old man would have no idea what to do with Snapchat. Also, if they could figure it out, I feel like it would be one of the coolest, like, Snapchat memes ever. Like, it would just be a whole page of just weird, like, shots of the ceiling and stuff like that. That would be cool. Zonglius Monolith, welcome. Okay, D4DJ Groovy Mix. Let me look it up really quick. I have never heard of it. D4DJ? Oh, okay. Are you looking at the in-game art, or are you looking at like the character design concept stuff? Because I feel like that would be kind of different. I don't know if they would have released it for a game like this though. A lot of the time they only release it for like the weird big AAA stuff, or kind of like the cult favorite stuff. I'm sorry, I don't know anything about this game. It's cute though. It seems very in line with your Instagram stuff and your sort of like your concepts that we were talking about last time. Now you just have to wait 2 to 6 weeks. Oh, okay, the one in the cards. Nice. Yeah, card art is a very good reference source usually. Maybe we don't need to add halftones to every panel. I was kind of trying to come up with a way to add them to everything, but I don't really feel like I need to. Are company employee records private? Yes? I don't know. depends, I guess, on what country you're in and what state, what the company's policy is, where the company is based. I don't know. That would be a good one for Google. This is actually a little harder than I thought it was going to be. Halftoning is a little bit complicated. That just looks makes everything look a little messy. Probably do some more research on how to use these. Oh, recovery. Thanks, Clip Studio. Appreciate it. Cano Art, welcome. Ah, thank you for the sub. Yep, always on that comic grind. Always, every day. I'm glad you're enjoying the channel. Welcome in. I'm assuming since you have art in your YouTube handle that you are also doing artwork. What kind are you making? Anime art and tattoo designs. Nice. Very cool. Do you have an Instagram handle that I could look at? Or ArtStation or Twitter? You can't really do links, but if you give me just like the name, I can look it up. KP Lit Art. Okay. Yeah, I think everybody's always working on a little bit better. Just squeaking in that last little bit of like learning, you know? I don't think you could ever call artwork or like the process of learning to create artwork, done. I think that's a forever. That one's a lifetime. Looks like you're doing mostly pencils and ink and markers. Very cool. I like your hatching. Also, you got some great expressions going here. That's something I'm working on too. Making sure things are like as expressive as possible and like pushing things further with the facial expressions. Oh, I like your Rick and Morty. Those colors are great. Very nice. Thanks. I made it myself. She has some other like very cool expressions too that she can talk with, which is kind of awesome. This one's one of my favorites. Yeah, expressions for sure. And I think anime is a really good reference point for how to make expressions even better. I also really like cartoons for that. I do a lot of like studies of Steven Universe and Star versus the Forces of Evil and Adventure Time and stuff like that. Just because those are shows that push the expressions really far. I feel like there's a faster way to do this and I'm just wasting a lot of time erasing. I'm actually positive that there's faster ways to do it. I just don't really want to do any of them right now because I'm being lazy. We'll at least level up to the select and delete tool, I guess. You love them shows? Yep. Yeah. The Steven Universe ones are so good. My favorite is the bad guy character from the Steven Universe movie. Has a lot of the things that I love about rubber hose animation from like the 1920s and 30s. She has a lot of those characteristics, and so she's my favorite one to look up reference for. I can't remember right now what her name is. What tools do you use for line art? Jonghan's long hair. Please tell me if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Welcome to the channel. I am using some brushes that are in the description of this live. Most of my brushes are my custom brushes that you can get through my Patreon. There's free ones that are open to the public, and then there's also an expansion pack that I released a little bit ago that's just for patrons. And that's kind of how I'm going to do it going forward, but most of the tools that I use are just in that like base pack. Right now for this halftoning, I'm using the True Grit Supply like sample kit, I think was what it was. And I downloaded the Photoshop ones and then put the ABRs over into Clip Studio Paint. Yeah, no problem. Welcome on in. Are you also an artist? You do a little cartoons. So cool. Do you have an Instagram handle that I could look up? Or Twitter or ArtStation? You're new to digital art. Very cool. I just started doing digital last year. Not last year. 2020. August. The year before last? Time is an illusion. What program are you using? What's the best digital art program for laptops? So my best recommendation for free would be Krita. Krita is open source. They're always adding new stuff to it. They just added a huge animation update. It has a lot of the tools that you'll want to get started playing with. But it's not my like top recommendation. My best recommendation is Clip Studio Paint. That's the one that I use the most. I like the brush engine the best that I've used. I've also used Paint Tool Sci, which I found a little bit lacking in the features, and the brushes are hard to, like, you can't import the brushes. You have to copy them from other people's settings, which is kind of irritating to me. I've also used Photoshop, which I find to be overpriced and laggy. And then Procreate, which is only available on the iPad. But I highly recommend, if you're just dipping a toe in, try Krita. And then if you're finding that brush engine to be not like quite what you were looking for, or you want comic tools, I would move to Clip Studio Paint. I like Clip Studio Paint a lot for digital painting, like mimicking watercolor and oils. It has the best engines that I've used. Everything else kind of has watercolor brushes that are just stamps, so you have to work really hard to make something look like watercolor. You started digital art in 2019. Nice. Now, to be fair, I did go to school all through high school, and also my college degree is in traditional art media. So I kind of jumped it a little. I just didn't start using digital programs until 2020. But I have a degree in illustration and painting. Clip Studio is more your style. Yeah, Cano, I feel like there's the like 30-day free trial is a really good bet on Clip Studio. And then you can get the like lower version unless you're trying to do comic books or webtoons or like long form animations. The like base level, the pro one, is just fine. I used pro for like over a year until I started to need to do longer animations, and then I upgraded to EX. Going to school for multimedia arts at college. Nice. Very cool. feel like if I had one like pre-art school advice for myself, it would be make sure you're keeping a personal sketchbook. Like a sketchbook that's like not just art projects. Because as soon as I started doing that, I felt a little less like restricted by the assignments they were giving me. And also, once you graduate from college, you just have kind of a hard cutoff where no one's giving you assignments anymore, and you're supposed to just kind of be able to create work from there. Unless they like jump you right into a job. If you have any kind of like job placement, that kind of helps bridge that, I've heard, but that was not my experience. I kind of had like a hard cut where I just was suddenly responsible for creating my own assignments, and that was a little bit rough for me. Yeah, Pro has frame limits. It's like if you're not planning on doing any animation though, I think Pro is fine. Some people just want to paint. Also, like, you can get away with a lot with only 24 frames for 12 frames a second. So like you can get 2 full seconds of animation, which is plenty for like any kind of looping that you would want to do. I did animated emotes and Giphy stickers for Instagram on Pro, like no problem, for about a year. Brenda, welcome. How are you? How's your Monday going? Guys, we have a moderator in chat for the first time ever. I'm really glad that helps, Keno. That's amazing. I think if I had known in August 2020 that I could just get online on Twitch or on YouTube and there would be a ton of other artists available that I could just kind of ask questions, my process would have moved a lot faster. I kind of didn't figure that out until like January. I guess it was like December 2020 that I figured out that like streaming of art exists. It's really cool. I love that this is a resource and just kind of like content for entertainment that exists. I think that's amazing. Yeah, it's fun for me too, and it keeps me kind of like on track. It keeps me honest with my like comic artwork. So it gives me kind of a set aside time to work on that, which is really helpful. I'm terrible at setting my own like schedule. More knowledge, right? Draw, chill, and interact with fellow artists or just anyone. Yeah, yeah, for real. I think I did those numbers backwards. Cool, 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 cool. Day's good, just popping in between tickets. Amazing. Is it Monday the 24th? Yes. Yep, I stream on Mondays and Thursdays. I appreciate you popping in between tickets. We love to see it. Also has the audio while you're here. I moved the mic around a little bit to accommodate the iPad situation. We're trying to prevent shrimping here. It's already the 25th here? Well, there goes midnight. You're in the future. I actually like that a ton better. Jink, welcome! Gonna lurk and enjoy the vibes today. Sounds good. I appreciate the lurk, Jink. Thanks for saying hello. Jink, just so you know, I hope you had a good weekend. And also, there's a wild Brando who's also lurking in chat today. Yeah, where are you shouting out, Kano? Okay, there's an eraser tool asset you can download in Clip Studio. After selecting it, it'll immediately erase. Yumi, do you know what it's called? Yeah. I think everybody's been missing that dude. I'm the only one who gets to talk to him anymore. It's because he's the coolest dude on the planet. YouTube. Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate the shout out. Kano, are you streaming or just videos? It's always interesting to see what people are doing with YouTube. Also, shorts, I guess. Are you doing shorts? That's like a thing now. Lena, welcome. Yes, I make comics. This is my very first one. It's not out yet. I'm going to be releasing the first 5 pages of it on my website, mcollingsart.com. Let's see if we have a bot command for that today. It's always a gamble. YouTube, you got bot or no? So it's going to be on my website, and then it's also, yeah, so that first link right there, there will be a special page on my website for the comic, and then it will be out in print later this year. But yeah, we're kind of just like learning together. This is the first one I've ever done, and I'm really proud of how it's turning out. Amazing. I appreciate it. Thanks for checking it out. I hope it's something that you like. It's kind of like spooky, adorable haunted house vibes. Obviously from this beautiful cobweb strewn hallway. If this one needs it, maybe. Yep, there is something so nice about actual comics in paper. I bought like 6 or 7 books of comics in December, and I love them. I loved like holding them and like reading them. I don't know. I've got a bunch on my iPad as well, but the book ones are so good. I'm considering buying all the Hellboy ones as actual books also. Those I just have on my iPad right now. They're amazing. They're absolutely stunning. What is your favorite comic, Lena? Do you have any recommendations? Because I'm always looking for new cool stuff. New things to read. I wonder if we could use the remove. Use it sometimes for erasing corners. Nice. Amazing. Thanks, Kano. Very cool. Quick lasso tool is the name of that. Okay. Cool. You don't read too many comics at the moment? Fair. Well, if you're looking for recommendations, there's a whole channel in the Discord where we talk about comic recommendations. had a few, but then I watched more anime and played more video games. That's fair. Video games and TV are very much part of my daily content consumption. I've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley. Okay, so there's this erase selection. That didn't really do what I wanted. Stardew is good. Yeah. Can't wait for Haunted Chocolatier. Me neither. I'm so excited. I've been playing a ton of Stardew Valley with my sister on co-op. We have kind of like a game night that we set up. I thought there was maybe an erase, like a select and erase tool already in Clip Studio. A lot with friends too. Yeah, the co-op mode is so nice. It's so cute. I thoroughly enjoy it. Let's see if we can find that eraser brush really quick. You can download it free. Okay, I'll go find it. Hang on. Quick lasso tool. Yeah, Jiang, I went to school to be an illustrator and a painter, and then just kind of burned out really bad, and then came back to it at the end of 2020 and started working with a Wacom tablet, and things just kind of evolved from there. It probably does, Jink. I will make a note to update that a little bit later. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. It probably is a little bit the wrong. Oh, is it a link you made? It won't let you do links. Can you do it in plain text? Here's one that's specially made for erasing at corners. I'm like only spending time to find this because it's like a whole extra click every time I select. I can't see it. It just says here, and then that's the ID for the tool. Where is number? Okay, I'll have to look for it later. It's like straight just not showing up in chat. I don't know why. Maybe if I open the actual live. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's there either. Shoot. It, like, literally, Yume, it literally is cutting the number out. It's okay. I'll find it later. Also could just be less. Oh, you may. Oh my god. Hack the system. I'm dying. Okay, okay. 1 8 7 5 0 3 3. Yay! Lasso Eraser! Great success. Amazing success. We've done it. Through our powers combined. You did it. I'm amazed and impressed by your wherewithal. Let's see if it showed up yet. Is it this one? Oh, that's a brush. An interesting brush, though. You hacked the system. Yes. Elite hacker. It's probably going to take it a minute to come through. Download the material. There it goes. Yay! Quick lasso eraser tool. I'm excited. Okay, let's see if it's there now. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna put it on. Okay, that's a brush. Hang on. We're gonna put it on this subtool. Gonna want to recover again because why not? That's happening because I have 800 pages open. Just kidding, it's only 10, but it feels like 800, I'm sure, to Clip Studio. Okay, let's try it out. Yes. So much faster. I am speed erase. Wow. That's a really good find, you may. I love it. I will put the link for anybody else who wants this erase tool in the description of the live afterward. So you can just click the link. Because this is a very good tool. I adore finding new Clip Studio toys. That's like my favorite thing ever. Yes, thank you so much. This is amazing. This is so much faster. Thanks for noticing me struggling and proposing like a solution. I feel like that one kind of doesn't need halftone. This one does though. But which one? Maybe dots? Now I can just scribble on these halftones with reckless abandon. So we went and saw Scream this weekend. So good. Absolutely loved it. Must help fellow artists too. Yes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. We must spread all of the knowledge around the entire community. Speed, woo, right? The speediest. Mic stand really up in the way. Yeah, that really is so much better. Oh, look, another bot. I wonder if there's a filter or something that I can put on to help with these. I'll have to take a look at Nightbot afterwards and see if I can, like, nuke those as they come in. this one I think is going to benefit a lot from a little bit of halftone, just to drop those other drawers back, because they're all kind of the same color right now and it's a little bit confusing to the eye, even with the like nice shading in there. I mean, it's pretty obvious where you're supposed to look, but like the background isn't dropping away quite as much as I wanted it to. Yeah, that actually helps a ton. Perfect. I do like that that adds just kind of like a really subtle texture. So what do you guys have going on this week? Anybody doing anything fun or challenging or exciting? I'm working on a bunch of animated emotes for clients, and then I'm also doing kind of an adorable ghost face t-shirt for Refined Aurora on Twitch. I'm excited about that. It's gonna be really cute. She's such a fun, like, cozy Dead by Daylight streamer. Can't go outside. Oh no. That's okay. It's still, I feel like you can still do fun and exciting things inside, especially since you have your comic to start. That's fun and exciting. Also, I am a belligerent introvert, so outside is crap. You don't need to go out there. There's people out there. Yeah, I feel like focusing on school and build the audience as you go. Building an audience is a very like slow burn thing. It takes a hot minute. You'll get there though. Yeah, that looks a ton better with that in the background. I like that a lot. I honestly didn't think I was gonna want a halftone, but like, this is a lot better. It's a lot easier to direct focus because a lot of this limited palette is kind of like the same color. Hey, Devin. You're not late. You can't be late to entertainment. That's ridiculous. Everybody is welcome at any time. Take 800 years to save now, of course. These are not CSP's stock halftone. They are texture. Nope, True Grit texture supply. That's what it's called. They're deliciously weathered. Exactly. That's why I'm using them. Is because they're crunchy and distressed looking, and I think they look better than like the CSP ones. Yeah, I think it's just a sample pack from True Grit. I just got the Photoshop sample and imported the ABRs into Clip Studio because you can use anything that works in Photoshop on Clip Studio. Including, this is a very secret, but including the Kyle's Mega Pack. Which I don't recommend importing the whole damn thing into your Clip Studio because it's going to just really gum up the works for like 20 minutes. And then you're gonna have so many brushes to go through. It's a little nightmare. Yeah, between them and Retro Supply, yeah. Entirely too many monies. I know what you mean. Also, my friend Fulsham, who streams comics on Twitch and also has a YouTube channel here, swears by their coloring system from, I can't remember if it's True Grit or Retro Supply. I think it was Retro Supply. I wish that auto action would work in Clip Studio. I kind of messed with it a little bit, but it doesn't really work. Yeah, you can import Kyle's brushes too. Don't tell Kyle. The mega pack that I have, I don't remember what it is. Let me look. I have a bunch of sets that are ABRs, but like packs of ABRs. Like it's an ABR, but it's like all of summer 2020 update or whatever. Where did the Kyle one go? Okay, so the Kyle ones are SUTs, and those imported no problem for me. Debaser from True Grit and Color Lab. Yeah, so the Color Lab is what Fulsham uses, and it's so beautiful. I love it so much, I wish it would work. I think that the auto action just doesn't line up correctly. So it kind of like, it doesn't do it good. If you know what you're doing, and you do, you can absolutely use Color Lab and Clip. Wait, what? For real? I thought it had an auto action. Is it just brushes? Wait, Devin, is it just brushes? Oh my god. Y'all really coming into chat teaching me things today, huh? How'd that happen? I love it. More sharing of the art knowledges. It's just brushes, yo. Excuse me, what? Excuse me? I've been trying to manufacture my own, like, Rizzo print crap this whole time. I'm upset and amazed. What's that emotion? Upset and also excited? Yeah, if there's a specific Kyle brush that you're looking for, Devin, or like a group of Kyle brushes, hit me up on Discord. Let's talk in the back alley. If there's auto actions, it's just shit like setting up your CMYK layers, which you can do yourself. Oh, I thought it was like a whole like system. Like you had to do the auto action and then the brushes worked, which kind of they do. You forgot that, yeah. Auto actions do exist in Clip Studio. I use them all the time for making emotes because the resizing gets so tedious that I set up a bunch of different like resize auto actions. Also, I have one set up for making black drop shadows behind my text, because that has like multiple steps that you can just action. It's nice. I saw Karina from Drawfee using an auto action that she had downloaded from the clip store that did chromatic variants. So like you can just move the layers around, but it like automatically makes the layers for you. It looked really cool. Yeah. Offset color or overlay texture, which you can do by hand. Okay. Listen. That seems like very cool. I'll have to go check out the price of Color Lab right now. Usually they're kind of like pricey, but I think that one would be worth it. I also think I want to get the rest of the True Grit halftone brushes, because I have a bunch of them, but it's like, it's really only these ones and they're a little annoying. It's a little annoying that I don't have like the rest of them. There's very clearly like degrees and stuff here that I'm missing, and I couldn't get their vertical stripes to turn horizontal because they like have it locked down to some stupid, I don't know. No edit brush mode. Okay, that like, it literally just like pops that off so much better. I love that. She was kind of fading into the background a little bit, and now it's like perfect. Might wait for the sale. Oh, $49. Yikes. Yeah, I will definitely be waiting for a sale. That is steep. That's a lot of monies. I think I like the panel the way it is on this one. It's already got a lot of details. I don't really feel like I need to add more. I guarantee I got it on sale. Nice. Does Debaser do the same thing? There's a 20% discount. Okay. Yeah, I think I probably am signed up for the newsletter because I got a bunch of free brushes as part of it, I think. I probably still have the 20% discount though, because it wasn't that long ago. Debaser is similar. The end results are the same. Color Lab is so much less resource heavy. Oh, nice. I don't remember what brushes are like in Debaser, but the Color Lab ones are better too. Dang. Okay. Fair enough. Let me make a note really quick to include links to those too. Want to make sure we're bulking out the description as much as we can. Nothing is worse than watching a stream or a video and being like, oh, that's a cool thing they're talking about. I wonder what that brush is. Like, where's the link? Where's the link, guys? I hate that. That's my #1 YouTube pet peeve. Get them views, get them. Oh, I know, right? We just passed 180 subs this weekend. I'm so excited. Also, it's super weird that YouTube is a slow burn social media. Like, you just kind of leave stuff and over time it collects views. It's a very weird alternative to like Instagram, TikTok, where stuff is like, if it's not within the last 2 days, it's practically dead. It feels strange to me to be like, oh, this video like went up 2 hours ago and it like has no views yet. And then like 3 weeks later, it starts picking up views just slowly. That's so strange. I'm so used to being like Instagram and then like it gets a bunch of views and then it just stops after like 2 days. It's strange but refreshing. We love to see it. She looks about as awake as I feel. Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, same. I could probably use a second cup of coffee. Right? Seconded. Yes. Gotta go now that it's 2 a.m. Yes, go get some sleep. I had fun today too. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the advice on the brushes. I know, it's a wild Brando. He's lurking. I was saying earlier, there's a moderator in chat for the first time ever. Let me just crack myself up over here with my own jokes. Bye, Yume. Have a good night. A rabid Brando has entered the chat. That's fair. That's fair. Quick, someone get that raccoon a rabies shot. I'm gonna domesticate it and feed it Twinkies. That's what we do with raccoons, right? Right? You have to go to time for an English exam. Gotcha. Thanks for dropping by, Jang's long hair. See you later. Have a good day. Good luck on your English exam. Bye. Raccoons are the cutest goddamn things. I agree. Just drawing one yesterday and looking up reference photos, I practically squealed. I know, right? They're adorable. Also possums. Watch me start like a trash friend wildlife rescue in the next like 5 years. It's just a cabin in the woods that's like full of little raccoons and possums. There's a bunch of crows that live on the roof. Best life. That's how I know I've peaked. Please call it Trash Friends. That would be great. I think that would be amazing. I'm sure everybody has seen the YouTube video of the guy feeding hot dogs to raccoons, right? Skunks are cute too. Too bad of the whole stink thing. I like how they waddle. I know. They're very cute too. I'm not here for stinky trash friends though. I feel like it would take me getting sprayed once to yeet that thing right out the door. Cute or no. Used to bathe dogs, and you've had your fill of skunk smell. Yeah, yikes. Yikes. I mean, respect, that's how they stay alive, but also it's very stinky. We can only be long distance friends if you're that stinky. I shall admire them from afar. Okay, so we got to page 7 with the adding of the halftones. I think it's really adding a lot. I think it's dropping a lot of things into the background in a really nice way. I do need to get off though, because I have a lot of commissions I have to work on today. I wish I could just work on comic halftones for another hour or so, but I have other stuff I gotta do. So that is where we will call it today. I will see you guys on Thursday. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I appreciate you coming to say hi. Thanks for helping with the brushes and everything. It was nice getting to chill. Thanks, Jank. I'm glad you're here. It looks fab. I also wish you could work on comics constantly. I know, right? I wish I could too. Other projects demand my attention though, so that's okay. We will be back on Thursday morning at 9 Mountain Daylight Time for more comics, and we will finish these probably and get back to coloring/inking. Still making some like pretty decent progress. I'm actually really hyped about it, and the iPad Pro has some pretty superior inking in my opinion, so I'm loving how the new pages are going down. We'll see you guys on Thursday. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you chatting with me as always. And we'll see you next time. Bye.